Hey, what's going on, friends? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you're watching this at, because it is a nice sunny day today. Things are not dried up, but they're they're going to be drying up soon. It's going to be 69, 70 degrees today. I think right now it's probably 60, 62. It feels awesome out here. A lot is going on today. A lot's already happened today. I just recently, right now, got a chance to pull the camera out to show you what's going on. I haven't filmed anything today, but they already got the other side of the house decking down, sheathing down, whatever you want to call it. They got it down, and now they're working on the actual top pieces. And I was going to try to film the whole thing of that, but we've been running and gunning, getting supplies and back and forth all morning, and now we're back. And so I pulled the camera out, and I'm going to be filming some of that. So maybe I'll get my drone up here in just a second, show you what they already got done. I brought them some lunch. We're taking a little bit of a lunch break. Then we'll get to watch them do a little bit more work. They're actually going to be putting on the under laminate of the roof for me. I went and picked up some of that. I actually went with the synthetic type material, and I'll show you guys out here in just a minute. I'm going to load up on the Ranger, take it over there for them. And but this is supposed to be better than the felt paper. The felt paper is cheaper, but for my purposes, we're not gonna be able to get the roof on right away, so felt paper wasn't gonna be an option for us because it'd ruin and rip and do all that. The synthetic stuff is supposed to last, be a lot more durable, be water resistant, so it could actually stay up on the roof longer in the meantime of why we are getting the funds saved up to put the roof on. So the roof will be the next big thing that we get on. We're hoping in the next month maybe. We'll just kind of wait and see. We want to cover up the OSB that they got on there because we don't want it just keep getting wet for the next month or however long it takes to get that. So this will be a good option for us because it will hold up over the time for us while the roof's not on there yet. Hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna load this up the Ranger, take it over there. We'll walk around inside a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of that, then I'll go ahead and throw the drone up and show you what they got done today so far. They're not done. Hopefully they may come close today getting done. If not, they'll just button it all up tomorrow and be completely done. I would assume probably not even a whole day worth tomorrow. So this day's halfway done, and they're getting a lot done. So let's walk over there. You guys can see that, but this is what I chose to put underneath there. It's more of a plastic than anything, and it's supposed to be some really good stuff. It's quite a bit more money than the other for the felt paper, but for my needs, this is what's gonna help us out a bunch. It's called Shingle Laminate 15 GRE. And from what I was looking at, it actually looks like little shingles on this outside. Once they flip it over, it looks like little shingles on there. Kind of funny. And the research I was doing, they use the same things they do for the felt paper. Just the little nails, plastic with the nails on there. Okay, we've still got a pile of ice in there from the last time you guys seen it. You can see they're matching now, and they're putting the peak up. If you guys can see that, the sun's in my eyes. They're putting the peak up right now. So I think what they're going to do is get all of the peak done today, and then work on the eaves on the outside, and then see how much time's left. Go from there type of deal, but that's what they're focused on right now, is getting the top part up. So that's the main focus of today, is get the peak up so then they can finish putting up the OSB sheathing on it. And they fixed the few pieces that we found out that Brandy found. They already fixed it, so we're good to go on that. And I'm kind of walking through, looking to see if I see any other ones like that, and this is all looking really good. So it happens. No big deal. Got it fixed, and now we can go on. So I'll show you as much as I can today. I definitely want to show you with the drone on that, and even them probably putting some up if I can, and just kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Don't know what all we're going to be doing the rest of the day, but kind of just hanging out and watching them. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Mary, why are you running? What's wrong? Well, Mary's all upset about something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyways, what are you doing, Brandy? What are you doing, Brandy?
Seeing what all we've collected in a car over 2 years.
So it's like 70 degrees today, and Brandy has got the urge to clean out the car. It's kind of, since we live in a camper, it's kind of like a catch area for the kids' stuff.
Yeah.
Wrestling shoes. I got a water hose I need to take. I'll
Who
probably
needs
keep
some
it.
tape?
Some tape, just some random
Sanitizer.
things. But Brandy, you're actually upgrading.
Yeah, if you call it that. I like this car.
Well, we're getting you're getting a used vehicle.
Upgrading in size.
Yes. So Brandy has picked out. What'd you get, Brandy?
2019 Suburban.
Yep. And this is a 2020, but the 2019 has way more room and has less miles than this one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I drove this thing alone. So yeah, that's true. We're kind of upgrading of less miles, and
yeah,
we just need the space.
So when we bought this a little over 2 years ago, the girls were smaller, obviously. And we're like, you know what? We can make that work. You know,
we knew we probably needed a third row.
Yeah,
we really liked it.
Eventually, we knew we probably needed a third row, she said, but we really, really liked this 4Runner. It was awesome. The thing is, the girls have just completely outgrown it within 2 years, really, really quick. They're growing like weeds.
Well, in their school.
All their
Poor
stuff.
Hayden in the morning, she'll have like 4 bags and a binder and a lunch pail, and she can barely sit in her seat.
There's just no room in this 4Runner. This may be something when the girls move out, I go get Brandy another one, maybe something like that, because it's been one of my favorite vehicles.
They're not moving out.
Well, if they don't move out,
That's
but
what they say.
they get their own vehicles eventually. But this has been, I think Brandy's too, mine her favorite vehicle that we've had. Is it one of your favorite ones? Oh yeah, what is that?
That's the stuff he leaves in there.
Some stuff like, I think they're 9mm. But we actually, like she said, we're getting a Suburban. It's a used one. This one was new when we bought it. She put 74,000 miles on it. We had as a family, because we did a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments, wrestling tournaments, just travel.
My brother lives out of state. Your family lives out of state.
How far did we drive this? What's the first we drove this?
Florida.
Well, we drove to Florida. We went to Florida on vacation last year. But yeah, maybe we'll show you guys the new one when it comes. It's supposed to be delivered today. They're getting all the paperwork finalized on it. I just happened to pull the camera out while she was doing that, so I figured I'd share it with you guys, because you'll see it in the background, or when we go places, you guys will see it, and you're like, hey, did they get a new vehicle? Well, we're trading this one off. And it's crazy because the used cars, if you guys have not looked for used cars, they're outrageously high right now. So we got a really good price on this one, selling it to them, and a pretty decent price on the used one for being used. So it's just all working out the way we want it. So
all I know is the poor soul who's gonna have to clean this out, they're gonna earn their money.
3 kids back there for 2.5 years.
So it's probably gonna be some 20-something-year-old guy who's gonna be like, what in the world?
Hey, they get paid good money to detail, so they'll do a good job, and someone else will get to enjoy the 4Runner later. But they're back at work now. I'm gonna go over here and set the camera up, but you guys got to see the drone footage. Looks pretty good, and so we'll set this camera up just a little bit, maybe do a little time lapse of them working, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So it's the next morning. The crew It's not here yet. They'll be here shortly, but they got all the decking put on last night, and now they got to come back and they're going to finish the eaves on both sides and then put this synthetic roofing paper down for me to get it protected, so if it does rain before we get the roof on, it'll protect it pretty good. So the plan today is we are going to start working on prepping the windows, which is not a lot of prep. I'm thinking I'm gonna put some of the tape and stuff on there to get the windows installed. You can see they got all the decking up. You can tell, and I haven't seen any gaps like we did last time. I'm gonna look one more time before they leave today. But then I'm gonna have to go to town for the next few days and get the rest of the zip board for that. I'm gonna end up renting like some kind of lift to boom to send me out there so we can do that. I'll probably need it for a couple days because that's a lot more than probably what it looks like on camera. That's a really big opening up there. So once we get that and the windows installed, we're dried in. So the plan is to have the windows delivered tomorrow. I have Randy the carpenter coming over to help me, and I'm gonna have him help me today, prep everything, and then if he can come out tomorrow, I haven't asked him yet, but if he does, then we'll try to install the windows in the door tomorrow, and then let's put the zip board up and we're dried in and we can start doing things on the inside, which is exciting. And so yeah, things are moving along. They're calling for good weather the rest of the week, and we're kind of just going to go with it and see what we can get done while the weather's good and do all that. So as soon as the other crew gets here and they start putting down the paper, the plastic, I'm used to saying felt paper, but the plastic for the roof, then I'll probably show you some of that, and I might put my drone up in there one more time just to see it all when it's all done as far as that goes. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We actually left a space open right here between the door, and I might talk about in the last video where they didn't nail it down completely right here, kind of like we talked about they did up there, but that's for a reason. Because when Randy gets here, I'm gonna talk to him because Randy's gonna help me build the porch out here, and he was wanting an opening left to do that, but I just told the crew, go ahead and just put it up because it was easier for them, just go ahead and shoot it up. I said, just don't nail it all the way so we could pop it off pretty easy, and that's what they did. So when Randy gets here, we'll talk to him about that and see what he wants to do, because I actually have to order or go pick up the materials for the porch too. I just got to get with Randy's schedule. Randy knows how to do these porches. I've never done anything like that before. I showed him the plans. Oh yeah, done hundreds of them. So there won't be a problem with Randy helping me on that. I just got to see what he wants to do right here and when he can start with the porches. So basically, we got 2 porches to build, and once we get those porches built, that's when we're going to be able to do the roofing, and that'll give us time to save up money for the materials and labor for that. And we're not 100% sure on what material we're going to go with yet. There's a big difference in price, which that won't affect our decision. We're gonna put on what we want to put on, if it's metal or if it's shingle. I tell you guys, I like the shingle look, Brandon likes the shingle look, so we're leaning more towards the shingle look, shingles. But I know a friend from church was telling me they put like a rubber shingle on his roof, and it has the same rating as the metal, and he said it's not rubber like you think of, like the piece of rubber. It has a lot of rubber in it, but I think it had a lifespan pretty close to the same as metal. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of research on it yet, so maybe some of y'all have any experience with that. Leave me some comments down below. Send me an email if you know what he's talking about. But they are super satisfied with their roof, their rubber roof, and he recommended it. And it's the shingle look. That's what we like. So if we can get it, and that material is as expensive as the metal, I think. So I don't know. I'm not against metal, but I really like the shingle look. I don't know. We'll show you what we got going on today. When everyone starts showing up, we start working. I'll pull the camera out and we'll finish this vlog up. Okay, so Randy, my follow-on, Randy the carpenter have shown up, and we're gonna start prepping all the windows, getting them tightened up. He's checking all the squareness and everything, and then we're gonna get this prepped for hopefully tomorrow we can start installing windows. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure all the zip board's secured to it, because there's a few places that's not, and then we're gonna tape it all up, weatherproof it, and then kind of just go from there. So we'll show you that process. Okay, the other crew has showed up and they're going to start working on the eaves and then put that paper down or the plastic down. I'll show you guys some of that as I'm cutting these windows out. We got 2 or 3 more windows and I'll be done with all the windows. So we'll kind of just go from there.